All right, so I've been going through my basement looking for this garage modular. I'm sure I purchased used. I remember going to the mall and doing the swap many years ago. I just don't know where I put it. However, I did find a cardboard box the size of a modular. Opened it up and found a set that was bubble wrapped, and took off the bubble wrap, and I saw it was the pet store. So I've been going through and putting this together. I know this one I've really wanted for quite a long time. One of the things I loved about it was the way they do the brickwork for the store pets. It is a very old set. You can see like our minifigs don't even have like any character or expression to their faces. It's just the old standard smiley face. I know today, like Creator Square, Assembly Square had black plates below the lamppost, so that's not here. The other problem I'm having is there should be random studs throughout here so that your minifigs don't keep falling over when you move things about. So I might just go and make some modifications there. I didn't realize it was two separate modules, which is another thing I love about it. It has two separate instruction manuals. The manuals are a bit old. Normally, you would see an outline with anything that has changed since the last step, like a red outline, but there are no red outlines, so you're like hunting and trying to deduct what has changed since the last step. Like these black slopes should be outlined in red since they were added. And then the yellow lines, of course, are another telltale sign of an old set. Speaking of old sets, it has a lot of brown, and that brown has a certain sound to it, and I was feeling very uncomfortable, and I thought I had what is known as brittle brown. And brittle brown is known for when you work with it, it can crack quite often, very easily. Especially the plate. If you're taking it apart, you'll definitely start noticing a lot of brittle brown plate cracking. I got through it without an issue with the brown. However, I noticed there's I've got cracks here and here. There's a hairline fracture on the corner there. I don't think the camera's gonna be able to pick it up. No, I mean, I can see it, but the camera cannot. I can't get the light to catch it. We've got another one on this corner. See, I don't know why the camera can't see it. Well, it's starting to get it now. So there's that on that corner going up, and then that corner as well. Now I start noticing this was on the front, and I noticed this, so I was like, okay, the back looks fine, I'll swap them. And then that crack formed when I put it on the back, and then this one got really bad when I put it on the front. So just like brittle brown, when you start taking pieces apart and putting them back on, it starts to stress out. Now Lego has tracked the issue down, because it was an issue that went for years, and they tracked it down to the dye that was in your brown colors. I didn't know the dark red had that issue as well. I'll have to look it up and confirm. So what I did was I went into the parts list and found the number, and you can put this long number on the Lego website for, like, if you want to purchase bricks. And I also put that number. They had this brick, but this brick didn't exist. It's like they didn't even acknowledge that it ever existed. Now, the lucky thing for me is I do have this one in inventory on the wall. Let me see. We got tile, plate, brick, small slopes, 2x2. Here we go. At least I think I have it. There we go. We got quite a few. So I'm good. I just don't have the long one. And they're eight studs long each. So I would need 8 to replace them both with just 2x2s. So I have 4. I could replace one just with those. But I only have one more, so I would need 3 more of those. So what I went ahead and did was there's a website called Brittle Lego, where a lot of Lego enthusiasts and collectors and such have put up a lot of parts that they don't want anymore for sale. And usually what you go ahead and do is you can buy from them, and they all have their special rules of how much Lego you have to buy for them to go ahead and fulfill your order, because some might have like an average price per lot is what they call it. Some say you need $10 minimum. So it gets quite interesting with some of the rules that some of the people who sell Lego up there require. But you'll be able to figure out eventually. But I was able to put this number in, and I found a guy in the USA. That's the other thing, is I filter. So I'm only dealing with people here, so I don't have to worry about time with imports and all that stuff. And he had 14 of these for like 3.5 cents each, which is kind of a steal compared to if I purchased off Lego. So I just went ahead and put them all in, because I was like, I don't even know the quality of what he's got. Like, it might look good, but as soon as you use it, because this was brand new, so I'm going to go ahead and take the chance. 14 chances apparently is what I'm limited to. And whatever survives, maybe I can make into like a GBC component or something. Yeah, so that's going to be a fun project. Lucky for me, it's very easy to access this brick. It's right under the tile layer, so I'm not having to squeeze my hands down in anywhere. Yeah, I also have to purchase some lights to light this up, as well as the boutique hotel. And if I can find that garage, I'll have to purchase some lights for it as well. And then I was starting to look out in the living room. I need to purchase a few hubs and USB extenders so I can run power down to the shelves for all the modules that I've been putting up there. Yeah, so that's that. There is another project, a rebrickable GBC project I might want to get on top of that I can show you real quick what that is. So this has been sitting on my shelf for years. And so I got the parts list. And I had been checking off everything as I got them. So you can see I got a lot of pieces, but there, it's Monkey Pong. And I got off Planet GBC, and they give you all the steps of how to assemble it. Now I had been trying to look at how many lots I needed and how many stores I'd have to get get all those pieces and how much it would cost me. And I've been working down. So the last time I think I was down to $195 total with 3 stores. So it's important to get as many bricks as you can first before you go online to purchase off BrickLink, because it is costly when you buy a lot of stuff. So I'll have to go through my inventory again make sure I have parts or not, and then do it.